Hey guys, Sam from Aaron's Outdoor, and I just got done with almost a 3-hour drive, pretty much straight south through the middle of nowhere. I mean, I think I was on a 2-lane the whole time. There's just like no highways where I was going, but that was a really fun drive. And now I'm a little bit north of Augusta at Clark's Hill Lake here, which is where I'll be camping for tonight. And I'm gonna be joined by Austin from Firebird Austin. You should check out his channel if you haven't already. But basically the plan is to drive to Augusta tomorrow, which is about 40 minutes away from here, and then fish on the Savannah River. I did this once before last August and had a good time. Fished here for 2 days, and the second day was actually kind of disappointing. Didn't catch a ton of fish, but basically we are going after smallmouth bass and Bartram's bass. If I can catch one smallmouth bass and one Bartram's bass, I will have completed both the Georgia Bass Slam and the South Carolina Bass Slam for this year, because the Savannah River is boundary water. So if you catch a smallmouth or Bartram's, it counts for both states. So that's pretty exciting. And if you've never heard of those slams, basically there's like 10 different species of black bass in Georgia. And if you catch 5 of the 10, you get the Georgia Bass Slam. And then for the South Carolina Bass Slam, there's only 4 different species. And if you get all 4, you get a certificate. So those are a couple things that I've done the past few years. And I enjoy doing them because you get to explore more places and catch some species that you may have never caught before. So anyway, that's enough talking. I'm gonna get my tent set up for camping tonight. And then we'll probably be getting up bright and early to do some fishing tomorrow morning. All right, Austin and I are finally out here, almost on the water.
What's up?
And man, the Shoally's not the heaviest kayak, but when you load it with a ton of stuff, it can be pretty heavy. And Austin and I had to carry it like across this bridge and down these stairs. So that was kind of rough, but I'm ready to get out here, except I got to put some sunscreen on because last time I was like a lobster by the time I was done. I did not put enough sunscreen on, so.
Well, we were both burnt up, and you had that goggles tan too.
Yeah, I had a really bad sunglass tan.
We both had sunglasses tan lines, but yours were a little more rounded from the goggles.
Yeah, and I also had like a sock tan that was so bad. But anyway, we're gonna get out here and try to catch some fish. There's a fish. Ooh, it's a Bartram's bass, I think. Get in here. All right. There we go, y'all. This is where we caught him last time at the beginning of the day, just kind of out in the middle. And that's a teeny little Bartram's bass. They don't get very big. I don't know if he's going to be 8 inches. So for the Georgia Bass Slam, they have to be 8 inches. The South Carolina Slam, there's no limit or anything. So at the very least, this will count for the South Carolina Slam. I think he's real close to 8 inches, but probably not quite. All right, what a beautiful little fish. He was actually over 8 inches, so he's gonna count for both the South Carolina Slam and the Georgia Slam, which is awesome. These are beautiful little species, even if they don't get that big. Oh, got a fish. Oh my gosh, that's a good fish. I think it's a largemouth. Oh my gosh. Dude, that was like a 2.5+ pound largemouth. It's a bad thing about a little jig head like this. They can really throw off the hook super easily. There's a fish. Oh, come on, please get him, Smallmouth, let's go. Oh my gosh, yes. I am so excited to catch this smallmouth. It has been so frustrating. I mean, we've probably been out here for at least 3.5 hours. This is my second fish. And, you know, one of the fish I lost was a real nice largemouth, probably, 2.5, 3 pounds. Nothing crazy big, but definitely a really nice fish for the river. Man, am I excited to get a smallmouth. This is the other fish I need, so if I can at least get pictures of this fish without letting it get out of the boat, then I've completed both the Georgia Bass Slam and the South Carolina Bass Slam. Well, there's one last look at that smallmouth. I am so excited to catch this. And also the wind has been crazy today. It's been getting super strong, which is just making it hard to fish certain lures. But man, I mean, we got what we came here for, even though I've only caught 2 fish in like 3.5+ hours. But hopefully we can, you know, figure something out and catch some more fish here soon. All right, I'll let this guy go. Whoa, he was ready. Got one. Oh, largemouth. Oh. Ugh. Just lost a largemouth. This area looks like a largemouth area. Man, dude. So that one was like a little over a pound. Still, it's probably a little bigger than that smallmouth we caught. I really didn't get a good hook set on him. I wasn't really sure it was a fish. I haven't caught one in so long. It's just, I wasn't sure. There's a fish on the spinnerbait. Nice largemouth. Please don't come off this time, man. Oh gosh. Please don't come off. Please do not come off. Oh my God, he came off. He came off and I touched him. I got too caught up in the moment. I should have just grabbed my net. My frustration level's about as high as it's ever been while fishing. I've hooked into 3 largemouth and lost all 3. That one I literally touched. It came off right there and I touched it in the water, but I couldn't grab its mouth. That was like a 3-pounder. But it's super windy. It's real frustrating. It's hard to stay in place, but I'm gonna try to keep going up these reeds with a spinnerbait. I mean, it's like the only thing that I think makes sense to throw with how the wind is. It's like insanely strong. I'm trying to gain confidence on the spinnerbait. I mean, I just had a fish on the spinnerbait. Come on, let's keep going. You got to keep your head up in times like this. You got to stay positive, even if it's hard. And I think we can make something happen. Come on, don't come off. Are you kidding me? It's all stuck in there. Are you kidding? Okay. There we go. That's what I'm saying. You got to stay positive. Finally landed one. He's not as big as 2 of those ones I lost, but the spinnerbait is something I really want to gain confidence on this year. Like, see how fat that guy was? The last one I caught was a nice one, and he was fat like that too. Yeah, and this fish might only be 15 inches, but he is so fat. Like, he's just a thick fish. Probably the fattest 14.5 incher I've ever caught. Well, that's why you don't give up, guys. I really was super frustrated, but I think we figured something out. Today is crazy windy. Windy conditions are supposed to be good for a spinnerbait, so I think I need to try and gain some more confidence on that spinnerbait. This guy's only 14.5 inches. I just want to weigh him because he's so fat. I'm just curious. Oh, wow. He's a pound 15. If this guy was almost 2 pounds, I mean, that last one I lost had to have been over 3. I think we can definitely catch some more. All right, Austin just got one on the Austin got one on the spinnerbait. I told him I think I figured something out. Let's go. There's a fish on this grass line. That's my first cast at this grass line. It might not be a largemouth. Oh no, it is. Okay. So I just passed the bridge and this grass line kind of continued on the other side of the bridge. So I came back over here. I mean, it's been insanely windy. Like, I'll get blown upriver, up the current because the wind is so strong. So I can't really do much besides fish the bank with a spinnerbait. So I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. But hey, that's another fish, a smaller largemouth, around a pound or so, but I'll take it. And I've definitely gained some confidence on the spinnerbait today, so I hope we can keep this up. There's one. Ooh. Oh, it's ooh, it's a largemouth. All right, I'm just trying to play him so he doesn't get unhooked. There we go. Another little largemouth, around a pound. All right, that might be the smallest largemouth that we've landed, but hey, it's another fish. We're up to like 5 fish now, so I think we're kind of making something happen today, despite losing some big fish, which was, you know, obviously frustrating. All right. Anyway, I'll let him go. And we still got a lot of grass line to go. So, oh wow. It took him a minute to get going, but we got a lot of grass line to go, so hopefully we'll catch some more. That one seems decent. Oh my goodness. Okay, that one wasn't huge. It was like maybe a pound and a half or so, maybe 2 pounds, but sometimes it's just difficult when they jump. And you know, I had my rod down, tried to prevent him jumping, but sometimes there's only so much you can do. On the wacky rig, got one. Down here in the rapids. Maybe it's a smallie. Let's see. Can't tell. I think it's a smallmouth. It's a fighter, man. It's not like huge or anything, but it's a good fish. Oh yeah, I think it's a smallmouth. I would hope he's hooked well because he's on the wacky rig. Oh wow, it's a nice looking smallie. Is he hooked weird? Oh no, he's hooked in the mouth. Low, let's go. Oh my gosh. I just got a nice smallmouth on the wacky rig. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna try something simple. And I actually got one on it, so. Let me get situated here. There's a rapid. I don't wanna go down quite yet. Try the wacky rig down there. All right, y'all. It's hard to get a good angle in this kayak, but that's definitely a more respectable smallmouth. He looks a little funky, like he could have a, you know, some of a spotted bass or some other type of bass in him, but that's a good fish, probably at least 16 inches. And I just switched to the wacky rig. I've seen a video of somebody out here before, just kind of chucking the wacky rig around and catching some fish. So I thought I'd give it a try and caught this guy pretty fast. All right, that is a beautiful smallmouth. Don't get to catch smallmouth often because they're really just not very common in Georgia. Catch a ton more shoal bass. Oh, let's go. Austin just got a fish. Smallmouth? Nice.
Huge smallmouth. Huge smallmouth.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
Oh my.
Do you want me to help net him or do you got it? Okay, he's got a big smallmouth. All right, he's got a big smallmouth. I'm gonna let this guy go. Oh wow, that's nice.
I just got so much I gotta deal with. And I don't want to keep him out for too long.
There's one on the wacky rig. Oh wow, nice Bartram's bass. Wow. Yeah, that's a solid Bartram's bass. Yeah, pretty Bartram's bass there. And it's a pretty good one too. These guys really don't get big at all. I have caught a 13-incher, but it was on a different river. This river, they don't really seem to be that big, the average size. Yeah, definitely a beautiful Bartram's bass there. I'm getting pushed all around in this current, but these guys just got some great colors on them. This guy was like 12 1/4, I think, so that's a really nice one for this species. All right, well, Austin and I just got off the water here, and that was a long day. What time is it? It's got to be past 6.
I don't even know, man. Yeah, it's 7:18.
7:18. Oh my gosh, we got out here at like 9:30. I caught a total of 7 bass, which honestly for that amount of time is not that great, but I definitely still had a fun time out here. despite, you know, a couple big fish that I lost. I had a couple largemouth right around 3 pounds, and that one on the spinnerbait, I just did everything wrong. Like, he was right next to the kayak with his mouth open, and I grabbed the lure, like the line, to try to pull him up like this. And that's just not what you should do. You should grab the fish's mouth. So that one was definitely my fault. The first big largemouth I lost, he just jumped, and, you know, it was on a jig head. So I think it was just kind of prone to coming off. But hope you all enjoyed this video. I kind of kept it real. You know, I was super frustrated, but I kind of got past that frustration and still caught some fish. So, you know, that was definitely exciting. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed the video. Go check out Austin's channel if you haven't already. But I'll catch you all on the next one. Thanks for watching. Well, it's currently 12:15 a.m. I had over a 3-hour drive, and I just got back. I went straight without any stops, and I think I'm gonna sleep really well tonight.